Hey guys, my name is Spencer Coffman. Thank you for watching the Deception Tips videos. They're all about teaching you how to read people and detect deception so that you will know if someone is lying to you. Today we are going to talk about a cool tip that is straight a battle between the conscious and the unconscious. They're fighting it out. The unconscious wants that truth to come out and the conscious wants to get away with the lie. It is self-serving. It wants to avoid pain, seek pleasure, whereas the conscious, that is pushing for that lie, and the unconscious is trying so hard to let the truth come out. So here it is, deception tip number 45. Liars may place their hand or finger over their lips in a hushing position as if they are telling themselves to shh. So this one is important. You all grew up with a parent that told you to shh or be quiet. And when they did, there was often a gesture incorporated with that noise. Usually it is the hand or index finger primarily going right over the lips, telling them to be quiet. This gesture is exactly that. You won't hear the audible shushing of it all, but you will see the finger or even a hand or whether it's two fingers, something like that, over the lips. It is an unconscious gesture. Remember, there's that battle between the conscious and the unconscious. And this is taking the place of the unconscious is battling, telling the conscious to be quiet because the conscious is about to tell that lie. It is going to push forth and it is going to speak and tell the lie, whether it's omitting the truth, covering something up, or blatantly lying. It's something that isn't true, and the unconscious doesn't care. Whether it's a white lie, a full lie, if it's partially true and it just leaves out some details, it doesn't care. It wants the truth to come out. Therefore, anytime that there is that lie, you may see this behavior. And like I said, it could appear in any form, whether it's one finger, whether it's a hand, maybe it's both hands up there, maybe it's like where they put it like a gun almost, and then their chin would rest right in the crook of the index finger and thumb. So it almost looks like they're thinking, but it's really a self-hushing behavior. They're being told, or they're consciously and unconsciously, there's a battle, and they are wondering or contemplating whether or not they're going to go forward with telling this lie or whether or not they are going to tell the truth or not say anything at all. It's that battle, and it's really going on. This is the contemplating stage. It's right before the lie is going to be told. This person is really deeply thinking about what is about to happen. So you'll see this when you have the person, maybe you are telling them like, hey, we're going to talk about this later on, or we're going to talk about this, go wait in your room or sit at the kitchen table, or for police or interrogating situations, they put the suspect in the room, sit them at that table in the chair, and then they are all out looking behind the two-way mirror, and then they're waiting to go into the room. They're going to see this behavior because it's contemplating right before the person is going to come in and start asking them these questions, and then they have to tell that lie. So that's when you're going to see it. They're thinking, they're contemplating. It's a battle between the conscious and the unconscious. Unconscious wants the truth, conscious wants the lie. So this is a self-hushing behavior. They're telling themselves to be quiet. So if this is your first time watching these videos, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Feel free to comment with any questions you may have. Also, if you'd like more information, there are books, blog posts, and podcasts all available on spencercoffman.com that are dedicated to teaching you exactly what everybody is saying. Until next time.